how to create dynamic emails in Silverpop. So let's create this scenario. I'm gonna be sending this email to some customers and they are associated with a specific brand. Let's say I am associated with RAM. Let's say someone is associated with Jeep, something like that. So what we're going to create is one template that support all different brands. Depending of who you are, I'm going to identify you, and then I'm going to create the dynamic content just for you. In this scenario, we are going to be creating dynamic content just for the logo. So and you can apply the logic if you want to the rest of the email and create dynamic content for the hero, for promotions, and for copy and all like that. But let's do this sample with the logo. So first thing first, we have to create the email, and then when we have the email already built, we're gonna put it on the Silverpop platform. So we go to template, and then we create a new template. This is a spreadsheet when every email account is associated with the brand. Let's say, for example, in this case, Carolina is associated with here in this column you see brand code is associated with, I'm gonna call it R, is gonna be the identifier for RAM. J is gonna be for Jeep, and D is gonna be for Dodge. So Carolina, which is the first row, is gonna receive the RAM email. Abdiel is gonna receive Jeep email, and then my link, which is this, is gonna receive the Dodge email. So let's apply the logic here. We select the blank layout, open, and then we copy our email template into the Silverpop platform. See right here, and then we paste our already built email, and let's put as a subject line test for now. Here the email address, and then the contact. Here is where the email maps the contact list that is going to be using, in this case, a format like this. And of course, this campaign is going to have million people, a lot of people, but it's going to follow the same layout, the same columns, and the same values. So we select our contact list. We first have to import it. After that, we select it. I call it test dev, and then don't. So I already have my email mapped to the contact list that is going to be using. So then we go to the part of the code that we want to convert into dynamic. Scroll down, is right here. This section is a section that contains the header, the logo of the email, and that section is the one that I'm going to convert it into a dynamic section. So this section is going to change depending on the flag, this flag, the brand code, depending on the flag, and it will show you the logo associated with that flag. So let's go ahead and erase this section, and we're going to create a rule. A rule is a basic element to make things dynamic. So here we go to rule set, and then let's say logo rule, and here logo content, and then next. So the default rule, this is going to be no default rules, and we're going to create the first rule, and my first rule is going to be called the logo RAM rule. In the data fields, I'm going to look for my brand code, which is this one here, this brand code, and I'm going to ask if this brand code is equal to one of the followings, and I choose one of the followings because I want to have in account the R lowercase and R uppercase. If it is equal to one of that or one of the followings, R's, the content that I'm going to be showing you, which is, I'm going to call it logo RAM content. I'm going to build that content, and this content, what it's going to do, and it's going to grab the section that I want to load, which is here. So you go to your assets, and then you choose. So you're gonna, oops. Okay, this is very sensible. You're gonna choose this asset here is where I store the structure, and then you go insert. Here we have the necessary code that we need to display the run logo. So we apply change and then done. So we have the first rule. Let's go over the second rule that is going to be about Jeep, and then we select the field. The field is the brand code, and we are gonna ask if that field is J lowercase or uppercase, and in that case I'm going to show you the Jeep content, which is basically the content that we're going to be loading here. It's very sensible, this scrolling. So we go to our Jeep folder, and then we choose the logo associated, then apply change. Okay, and then we create the last rule that is going to be Dodge. I'm going to ask if the brand code is equal to D, or D lowercase or uppercase, and in that case I'm going to build the content associated with the logo of Dodge. And we go to the asset library, and then we go to the Dodge folder, and we choose the logo. So we have everything we need done and save. Yes. And here I'm going to show you the snippet code that was created after we built our rule. It's here, as you can see. So we're gonna test it right now. Let's get the first email address, which is this one, and we should get the RAM email in this case. So we go here, this icon, test with content, contact, and we paste our email address. Okay, our email address, and test. And boom, we have our run logo. So if we choose here the Abdiel's email address, Abdiel is associated with Jeep, so we should get the Jeep logo in this case, and then we have Jeep logo, and lastly let's get my link's email, and my link is associated with Dodge, so we should have here the Dodge logo for my link. There we go, we have the Dodge logo. So guys, I expect that this is useful for you. So review the code. When you have the code ready, place the code in Silverpop and then create your rule, grab the content associated with each rule, and that's it, and then you test it. Thank you guys for listening.